Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Man, do we have a classic last year between the Bears and the Horned Frogs. You know, games that end on last-second field goals always etched into the memory banks, and I'm betting that there was a party in Waco. Might have even included some dancing until the wee hours on Sunday.
Yeah, and Bryson Washington was dancing with them the whole time because that dude danced up and down the field. He had almost 200 yards rushing a year ago. The physicality of Baylor won that football game. TCU's been challenged. They've been thinking about this one, Palmer.
Yeah, it was so much fun, too. So many dramatics. With 16 seconds left, Baylor converts a 4th and 9. And then Isaiah Hankins kicks a 33-yard game-winning field goal on the final play. What sort of fun are we going to have here today?
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing his mitts up there, catching the football.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. He's got the tight end. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man in the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
this offense facing a 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on 3rd down. That was the completion you had to have. You're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your 2nd drive of the game, so lots of football to go, but you want to establish a rhythm and confidence as early as possible, and getting that completion on 3rd down was big.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense...
Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bears have pushed it inside the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with his back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too, and I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Hines is tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finding an escape route. Turning it on. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
He does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answers so far. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frog! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. There he goes! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays, what they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Prentice. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. To the air, it's Robertson. Got a man, it's Hawkins. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Slings it downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Washington. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This defense has only first half. They've given up some yards on this drive. Big third down coming. You've built a little bit of a lead. Try to force the field goal. Don't give up the big play here, and you've had a great first half.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll go to the snake. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. To the air, it's Robertson. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. Good, solid tackle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Sends it back in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Got it in the middle, it's McAllister. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Snap in the shotgun. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gonna take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some... Oh, he's got some space! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Robertson. With the catch, it's Hawkins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cameron. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bears are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turning it on. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Hawkins. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs. Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. They'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Snags it, and he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And all of that. And hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bears! They take the lead with the 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. That's caught. It's Payne. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Got the quick pass. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Caught over the middle. It's McAllister. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. from the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Touchdown, TCU! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing.
The extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Washington. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Rush is on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Cameron. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Robertson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hawkins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a... Foul penalty at this stage in the game. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just...
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass of just reading coverage and being accurate.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's...
Brings into the open. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. He'll keep it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
These read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunk of yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and to use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Curtis. Hard-hitting tackle. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Curtis. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 24 to Oklahoma. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be... Reels it in down the left side. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. Got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with just over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll throw on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Curtis. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, they don't connect on that throw, but you're seeing the 2-minute drill live and in full effect for this offense, something they practice each and every single week, looking for the sidelines, using the clocks, understanding the timeout situation. But these are plays they feel like they can run in their sleep to put themselves in position to kick a field goal here late.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's really hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the fourth quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. This rivalry might not always get the headlines in the state of Texas, but it is full of passion, and the Bears will celebrate taking down TCU. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome back to Dynasty. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with the default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the updated list of available options and customize your conferences complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige, time to figure out where. Now for the fun part. Congratulations. to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Balls it in. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air.
Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was...
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Using his legs, it's Hardy. At the 35, he's got room. He's now up to 75 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the...
the running back. Step 3. Second down. Timeout, Missouri. Incomplete. Number 19 on the field goal. The kick is good. It's the running back. Loses 2. Third down coming up. Here we go. First down, M-I-Z. All carried by the running back. Tackle is made. And 4-2. Second down coming up. Offense. First down